All right, and next we have Rich, an open mic regular. Wait, yeah? Yeah, our open mic regular. Everybody clap it up.
My knees hurt a little bit tonight, so I'm going to sit down. And normally when I get up here, I'm all loud and jumping around and, you know, preaching real crazy and all that stuff. At least that's what I've been told that I preach. But I just wanted to ask real quick, when the one cat got up here and he asked, what's the greatest, was that planned? When he got up here and he's like, I want to know, was that planned?
No.
Okay.
Impromptu.
Oh, okay. Is he an evangelist?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because I can spot him a mile away.
Okay. But he didn't tell you that, did he?
He didn't tell me, no.
Okay. That was a heck of a way to get somebody to be quiet, was to polarize and pigeonhole them into being an evangelist. That's interesting. Anyhow, it worked. It worked. Okay. So for me, I wanted to answer that question. The greatest love story for me is 1A and 1B, of course. I'm a firm believer in Christ. You guys know that. You all know that. Thank you. Thank you. I'm a firm believer in Christ. So I believe when He got up on the cross and died for us, that's the greatest love story. That's the greatest by far love story for myself, and the love of my mother as well, and the love of the females that are in my life. I've been kind of reflecting upon, you know, the influences in my life and the people in my life that have influenced me the most, and it always comes back to the women in my life. So tonight I just want to give a shout out to all the women out there, because women, as we know, women are not appreciated the way that they should be in this society. I'm being real with that. Because I'm going through a whole hell of a lot of crap right now. I'm for real. I'm about to be. I might be evicted. I might be evicted for the 4th straight time at the 4th straight place that I've lived at. I might, all this stuff, all this material, external type of stuff that's going on in my life. When I say external, I mean there, a lot of external kind of influences, things that are going kind of crazy in my life. We talk about having the electric shut off. We talk about going to the food banks every week to get food. We talk about possibly being evicted. We talk about all this stuff. And the people in my life that I can always count on the most, for some reason, are the women. The women in my life, my mother, my grandmother, the women the late women in my life. When I say the late women in my life, I mean the dead women in my life, the influence that they had upon me in days past. So I just want to give big thanks to the women out there, because I know right now, with everything that I'm going through, I wouldn't be able to get through it without my mother, without my grandmother, without the memories and the strength from individuals past. Certain someone who just came into my life recently, not someone intimate, but a young lady that's down in Kentucky right now, who used to go here, who has ministered to myself recently in ways that are very touching. So I want to, again, I can't understate the importance of females and the love that you have, females, women, the love that's inside you. We talk about all these social constructions and females are supposed to be the nurturing, loving ones. But I think that you are, because the evidence, I'm classifying what's evident in my life. That's what you guys have been to me. So again, thank you. Thank you so much. Like I said, normally I come up here and I spout off at the mouth and I get real heated about politics and, whatever it may be. I get really fired up. And I'm not sitting today because my knees hurt. That was a lie. I'm sitting today because I need to practice a little humility and just sit my butt on down and say something with love instead of saying something with so much fire. I'm not Jeremiah. Like Jeremiah said, it's like fire showed up in my bones, right? Well, I'll try to keep that a little bit tempered tonight. I had some thoughts. I just want to share some random thoughts that I had. This isn't anything that's some kind of like, just awesome revelation or anything like that. So I'm not gonna blow your mind with any of this, and that's not my intent. I was thinking about. I knew that there was the open mic tonight, and I just got to thinking. Well, if you get up there, what are you gonna say? And so I was walking here. And I just got to thinking about all the times in the past when I've, railed on Obama, railed on Bush, railed on the university, railed on foreign policy, railed on economic policy, railed on the IRS, the Federal Reserve, this and that. I mean, the list could go on and on and on and on and on and on and on about politicians and others and people in positions of power that I've just railed on and criticized. Really. I really have. And I got to thinking, if these people are so bad, right? If they're making such bad decisions, let's put it this way. If Carol Cartwright is making such bad, I'm just using her name as an example, as the president of the university, because she's someone in a position of power, right? Authority and headship. If Barack Obama makes such bad decisions, which I believe a lot of times he does, the same as George W. Bush, the same as the first Bush, the same as Reagan, the same as Carter, no matter what spheres of influence these individuals are in, if they're making such bad decisions, the question that I had was, is this because of something external, or is this because of something internal? Right? For real, do you ever think about that? Is it both? Probably. Is it one or the other? Maybe. So I got to thinking how I've taken such hardline stances in the past, and I got to thinking about these individuals and how imperfect they are. Absolutely, they are. We all are, right? We're all imperfect, right? We're all messed up in some ways, right? We all need help sometimes, right? Maybe a lot of times, maybe all the time at certain times, right? So I got to thinking about that, and I got to think about them and all this stuff that I've railed on them about, and then I got to thinking about myself. And I'm sure that there's been a lot of people behind closed doors and maybe on this microphone that have railed on about me because I'm imperfect and messed up. Probably a lot of people at the radio station that have behind closed doors, and you probably heard it, Mark Dub. And that's okay. That's okay. So my question, it kept going further. My thought process kept going further. What's going on back there, guys? I see y'all. It's all good. What's up? So I got to thinking, I know for myself that I need a lot of help from the females in my life, from the church. And I need someone to minister to me sometimes. Okay, I do. So I got to thinking about these folks, and I can tell I'm boring, y'all. But that's okay. I don't have nothing real fiery tonight. I've been going through a lot. I'm kind of beat down and weary. Had to get up to the altar tonight at church. I admit it. But I got to thinking, it's got to be. There's no way that the externalities would drive individuals to do the things that individuals do. I believe that very strong. I believe it comes from the internal. Something's going on inside. Because something's going on inside usually will manifest itself on the outside. Am I wrong? So I just got to thinking, if these decisions that they're making are so messed up, whether it's dining services or let's keep it relevant here to the campus. And we sit up here and we rail on these people, and we rail on these people, and I rail on these people, and others rail on these people. Well, it's great to speak out. I will not underscore the importance of speaking out and showing up, showing out, and speaking out. But it's like, I got to thinking, if these people are so messed up like I say they are, and the decisions they make are so terrible, well, who's ministering to them? Seriously. Because these people have to have issues too. And so I don't know, it was just this momentary bout of compassion I had for people in positions of power and authority and headship that have the capability to make decisions that influence situations and people's lives now and in the future. But people are going to come after them that are going to have to be responsible for the decisions that they made as well.